Hey, this is Ava Max, and this is the Eliott Show. Let's freaking go.
Ooh, ooh. It is the Eliott Show, and tonight's a special night because we're doing the Eliott Show cameos, and that's when your favorite artists stop by the show to make a guest appearance and help us out with everything. And tonight, our special guest is none other than Ava Max. Welcome back to the Eliott Show.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, every time you come, you always bring some new music with us, and you dropped a brand new single called "Loving Myself." Tell us the story behind it, of how it all came together, and what you were trying to accomplish with this new single.
Okay, so Loving Myself is one of my favorite songs I've ever written. It's really like I usually don't listen to my own songs constantly.
Yeah.
This record, I'm listening to it so much and I'm really, really proud of it. I'm so happy about it. I feel so good listening to it. And I just really hope everybody feels happy listening to it.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely gives those kind of vibes. Now, I have to ask you because on the artwork, it's a
Oh,
little
oh,
provocative.
a little bit,
Little provocative. You got
little bit.
your hands in your pants, and I'm like, is this song about self love or is this song about self love?
It's about all of self love,
Okay,
all of it, the entire spectrum.
the whole package of it. Okay,
Exactly.
what kind of tips would you give to somebody who's working on, trying to love themselves better? Because that's not something everybody's really good at, honestly, and we can use help on that.
I think loving yourself means saying no to some people, right? Sometimes, not all the time. You don't have to do it all the time. I was like a yes person for the longest time, just saying yes, 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 and it was just getting more and more depleted inside. And at the end of the day, I think you just have to take time for you. Like I call it me time, like Ava time. Like you need to take time for you every single day, a little bit here and there. I think there's a good balance you can do. I feel like a lot of people just go, 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 and then they crash. And I think that is how I was for the longest time. Now it's all about, I feel like balance. Like we got to balance a little bit, just a little bit, because it'll make you feel so much better.
Yeah, yeah, you don't have to get to that point where like you force yourself to need a break. You kind of get that break the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the song, you also said, you're doing some things. You're talking about spending all your money on me. Every week is Fashion Week. So I'm guessing like retail therapy might be a part of your
You know,
love,
it's
or
funny. That is kind of funny because I don't like going into malls and trying things on. I just like to buy some things and then try it on at home and then return it later. But
Mhm.
when I am at home, it is kind of like a fashion moment because I'm just like trying it all on, taking pictures and like enjoying time, like trying stuff on by myself. So that's how I love myself.
Okay, a little online shopping. What's the last thing you think you bought for yourself that was kind of like this is for Ava?
Oh, I bought a red dress. Actually, just came in yesterday, and I love it.
Ooh, when we gonna see it? Are we ever gonna see it?
Next week.
Okay. Perfect, perfect. Now you released the video too. Give us a little behind the scenes of how that went down because we see you in all these different settings. You're dancing on the roof, dancing in the streets. How was that like making that video?
It was downtown LA, and I worked on it with my director, Claire Arnold. She's incredible. She's from the UK, but she's such a talented young director, and I really wanted to work with someone fresh, and she's just so dope. And we kind of created this treatment together. And so we wanted something really fun, energetic, costumey, and just a feel good energy, not taking it too serious. And that's why the mask says Ava Max sucks. So it's really just about taking the comments online and just blowing it up in the video and saying, I don't care what any of you think. I'm going to have a good time and I'm going to love myself. And that's really what this video is about, just enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it's an important message, and I think we all could learn something from it. Now, on the show, we do this thing called social commentary, where we get into the comment section. So we jumped into the comment section to see what they were saying about your new video. I'll just read a couple of them for you. They said, "This girl is so necessary." They said, "Yes, Ava is back on track with this one. Totally brings back the energy and attitude of her early songs." They said, "It's a summer anthem smash hit. And when the world needed her most, she returned." How does that
Oh my
make you
god.
feel when you hear
Wait, that
people's
makes me
reaction?
wanna cry. That's so sweet. That actually is way too kind. Oh gosh, I am emotional. This song means so much to me, and I'm so happy it's out. I really want people to feel good listening to my music, so that's always my goal. This song is a reemergence for me, though, a rebirth, and it's
Mhm.
me going back to my roots. So,
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely are glad to see it. Obviously, your fans are happy to see it, and we know you were going through a lot of things. Going through a breakup, going through a betrayal, and we were like, well, sometimes as fans, we forget that these artists are people too. So like,
yeah,
you make music for us to go through breakups, but what does an artist listen to when they're going through a breakup?
I mean,
What?
look, I lost myself there for a second, so I was kind of really trying to find myself at one point, and thank God I did, and I got back to myself. But it took a long time. The music I listened to oh my God, Nora Jones. Don't know why. I
Mhm.
got into some more Nora Jones, which again, going back to my roots, I used to sing Nora Jones like in my karaoke machine when I was like 9 years old.
Ooh,
Um,
okay.
I don't know, Tony Braxton, Unbreak My Heart, some oldies, just
Some
crying in
classics.
bed.
Gotta get it out. You gotta get it out of your system. You got a new album on the way too called "Don't Press Play" coming out this summer. So you're giving
Yeah, don't click play.
don't click play. Sorry, and
Yeah,
is it like
this album's good. I'm excited about this album.
yeah? Tell us about why you went with that title. Like, is it just reverse psychology or what's going on here?
It's really just about me flipping the script and telling people that I don't care if you click play because I've always read so many comments. They're like, "Oh, don't click play on Ava Max sucks." So I just put it all into the music.
Mhm.
I made it all about what I loved in the end, and that's pop music. So whoever doesn't like pop music doesn't need to listen to the album, but it's just a pure pop album. And I wanted to go back to who I really came out as in the beginning. And I kind of, again, I lost that girl. So she's back now and she's bold. And I just want to make people feel something good, with my music always. And so when you listen to Don't Click Play when it comes out in August, I want you guys to feel just empowered and strong. And they're very big anthemic records. I wanted to go back to that big, like Kings and Queens anthemic vibe.
Oh, dang. Okay. So, I mean, can you give us a little preview of like what song we can be looking out for? Maybe the title of it or the track number of it, if you know it, that we'd be like, Ava put us on to this one before it was even out.
I mean, track 1 and 2 already, you guys are gonna love. But they're all, again, they're all big anthemic records in their own right.
Okay. Well, we're gonna revisit this like tracks 1 or 2 out the game, be like, oh, Ava told us. She told us from the jump. But I do love like the reverse psychology of it because like you say you don't care if people click play, but every time you tell somebody to not do something, they want to do the thing that you told them not to do. When's the last time you remember doing something like that? Like somebody said, "Hey, but don't do this," and you did it anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Could be from
So many
childhood.
times. Like
Yeah,
all my girlfriends always tell me not to go on a date with a certain guy, and sometimes I do. So stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. We've all been there for
I'm
sure.
like, what? Of course I won't. And then I do it.
And you gotta learn the hard way.
That's fact.
Yeah, for sure. Last thing, I saw something on your TikTok. We like to do hacks and facts, and I think you gave me a snack hack because you were posting a video of you in your fridge, and you had Sour Patch Kids and like
Oh my God.
lines. I love Sour Patch Kids, but I never put
So
them in the fridge.
you have to. It's so good. They're so good in the fridge.
How did you figure that out? When did you start doing that?
I've been putting everything in the fridge this year. I don't know why. Everything, most of my stuff is in the fridge,
Even the candy.
even the candy.
Well, we definitely got to try that out. Sour Patch Kids in the fridge, everybody. Write it down. You learned it here on the Eliott Show.
Yeah.
Ava Max, thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out with us. Can't wait to hear the album, and we
Thank
wish
you.
you nothing but success.
Thank you. I hope to see you soon in person.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, everybody.